Um, oh, I forgot. Can you speak again? Because I forgot to check
Blah
out something.
blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Right. So, I've got a new image thing. I don't know if it's coming out actually. The image should be better than it looks on OBS because OBS is not working. I don't know why. It just doesn't look as well as it should. It's stilled out the sort of taking the blue away from the fish. Anyway, we'll get on with this. What have we got? I don't know. Let's see.
It looks okay to me, actually. I'm just now looking at it.
Right. So it looks fine.
Yeah, you're sitting there.
Yeah. It should be. It's not moving now though. It's just lost my tracking. There you go. It's working again.
Good alcohol bottles behind you. It's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was gonna. I like the picture and where I put it. I was going to
Mm.
put it up there, but then it got too small, so I thought
Mm.
there's the best place
I
for
thought
it.
I thought I left like a couple of places where
Yeah,
you could put it. You know.
yeah, there is. But then I've got the other thing, so I've got like the Discord up there as well. Um,
Mhm.
so yeah, there is, but I thought it looked better up there near the clock,
Mhm.
or down below the clock, because it fits in nice there without stretching it and making it look a wee bit worse. So it took me a wee while, and then I had to set up the Discord, which I completely forgot about. Not the Discord, OBS. Had to set up OBS because obviously the picture's different from the last one, so you have to move all the things about. And I totally forgot to do that. Um, and I got caught up in watching a Netflix thing about pirates. So I was too busy watching that, and then I was like sitting there. Oh, I've got time to watch the end of this one. It's like the last one. And I was like, oh, I'll just sit. I've got time to do this. And I looked at the time. I went, oh shit! I've got like 10 minutes to get the OBS all sorted, and then go live. And I've got 17 minutes left of the last episode. It's not fair. It's not fair. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if you've got Netflix, but they've got a pirate thing that's new. So I was watching that because obviously I like pirates and shit. So
No, I didn't see. Didn't see it.
I don't know if it's on US Netflix, like because US
Oh,
Netflix is different from our
that's true. It's
Netflix.
different. Yeah, it is.
Anyway, it's the pirate. It's about the kind of pirate kingdom, the lost pirate kingdom, I think it's called. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's quite good because it's all about like NASA, which is an island that the pirates basically took over, and that was like their
I
base.
think I've I think I've heard of that island before
Yeah.
because it had a lot of prostitution and stuff,
Well,
and it
yeah.
sunk like a few times.
No, it never
Like
sunk.
no, it kind of did. Like there was like earthquakey stuff or something, and because
No,
the buildings were on sand, they kind of went into the
no,
sand.
no.
Yes,
It's
that
not.
totally did happen
It,
on a pirate island.
I don't know if it's this one. Don't
I,
know
c-
if it's
I
this
I
one.
remember that there was a pirate island that a lot of pirates used as like a base,
Hmm.
and stuff happened to where
I don't
like
know if
it
it's.
kind of made the building sink. But they kept rebuilding for
I
like a
don't.
while.
I don't think it's that one. It could be because it's the only one that I know about that they used.
Yeah.
Um, but it was between Cuba and like Florida, so it's just under.
I think we are thinking of the same one.
So it's just
Because
it's just over a bit.
it was close somewhere close to the Americas somewhere.
Yeah,
I think we are thinking of the same one, and I think I am right
it
that
could be
they had to rebuild because like
possibility. I know they did have to rebuild because um, the the British obviously came in and fucked them. Well, that was actually the end of it because the British got sick of the pirates, so they went in and fucking nuked the place.
a lot of those pirates were legal pirates too that
No,
would operate there.
all of them were. This is the funniest thing, right? This show actually tells you about it. So all of them were um, what they call privateers.
Yeah.
So what happened was the French and the Spanish had an alliance, right? Or they made an alliance, and Britain was like, fuck that, like they're too big. They'll be a superpower. We can't have that shit, right? But
Yeah.
but we don't have the money to get the Royal Navy involved and like take over stuff. We don't have the money to go to war. So what we'll do is we'll hire these um, merchant people, these sailors, and we'll call them privateers. They're basically, your job is, look, as long as you batter the French and the Spanish ships, we'll just turn a blind eye. It's okay, go ahead, lads. Basically, right? Go ahead, lads. You can steal the booty, fuck up their ships, fuck up the trade, and take it. Give us some of it, and we'll let you away with it, right? And we can't call them pirates because that's a bad name. So we'll call them privateers. So after 12 years, basically the British had won because they were fucking up all the trading. So after 12 years, they just went to the guys, the privateers, and went, yeah, job's done, guys, fuck off now. So they had no jobs. So what's a load of pirate thieving bastards gonna do when they have no jobs and basically all they know is how to thief stuff from ships? They're gonna become pirates. And that's basically what they did. But they were always, some of them were loyal to the British, so they wouldn't attack British ships, but they would attack everyone else. And then some of them were like, nah, fuck that, fuck the British as well. So some of them started attacking the British, and that's when the British went, wait a minute. And then because Britain had the biggest fucking fleets, so when they started that shit, Britain, after a couple of years, the other merchants and stuff, one of the guys was like the banker for the Bank of England. He was like the head of the Bank of England, and he had a slave ship specifically built so it'd be fast and loaded with cannons. Because pirate scum aren't going to take that. Ended up that the pirate scum did take it, and he was really pissed off his brand new ship got stolen on its first voyage.
Well, it sounded like he made a challenge.
Yeah. So yeah, one of the pirates got away with one of the best ships ever built for slave trading, and it was loaded with cannons, and it was built so it was really fast. Perfect for a fucking pirate. Like a perfect ship for a pirate to have. Anyway, so that pissed him off. So he was really mad, and he has money, so eventually he gets a hold of this other captain guy. It's a Royal Navy captain, and he gets sent. That's the bit that I'm at right now. Is he gets sent to sort Nasser out, and he's on the island, basically giving him a pardon to say, look, the king's going to pardon you if you just sign this and just fuck off, basically. But some of the pirates are like, nah, we don't want to do that. We're free the way we are, because they liked it. They liked it the way it was, so they were like, nah, fuck that. So, but that was the point of this guy doing that, because he wanted to divide the pirates, because he knew he couldn't take them on if they were one unit, because they had fucking loads of ships. Anyway, yeah, that's the bit I'm at. And Blackbeard is sort of given up as well. He moved to Carolina or something, and he's done a deal with the government, the governor there. But that goes to shit, because like Blackbeard. Anyway, it's pretty good. It's like a documentary, so it tells you about stuff, and it's sort of like Black Sails as well, because you've got like all the guys from the characters from Black Sails who are real pirates. So you've got Charles Vane, you've got the Rackham guy, you've got the female, what's her, Anne Bonny. So it says about her. She was a female pirate, which is quite interesting, because she was Irish. So I didn't know that. But yeah, so she. The other thing about the pirates is it was one of the first democracies. They all had a vote. So it's like Nassau was like a republic. It was like everyone got a vote on what was going to happen. So it was actually better than living under the king's rule or whatever it was at the time.
Yeah.
And they gave slaves opportunity to go pirate as well, and they got the same treatment as everyone else. So like when they captured a slave ship, they would let the slaves go if they joined them. They like, join us, you'll be free. As long as you want to shoot fucking English or whatever it is. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. So I was into that, and then I forgot what I was doing, because I thought I'd have time, and I never had time. So anyway, and that's why I've got a few articles, but I don't know what they are. I've not looked at them.
I just have a couple of articles, so I don't have very. I feel like nothing really happened. I don't know.
That is true. Nothing much has happened. We'll try and spin it out anyway. What was I gonna do? I don't know. What was I gonna say? Completely forgot. Yeah, post your article and you can get started on it. Oh, that's what it was. Is your time changed?
Yeah.
Daylight savings.
Yeah, we had that. That's why it started later.
We haven't
than
done that
normal.
yet.
Oh, you haven't done that yet? Yeah.
No.
We're starting later for me. So like I definitely can't stay afterwards. I have some stuff to do.
Yeah.
Like we can't talk too long after or anything.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I was just wondering if you've had something to eat yet or not.
Oh, yeah, I'm not hungry.
Yeah. So, yeah. Because I seen it on YouTube at some point, and someone said it's daylight savings, and I was like, no, it's not. We haven't changed our time yet. I guess it was the Americans that done it.
Yeah.
I think we're 2 weeks.
Maybe.
I think it's 2 weeks apart.
I can't remember.
I know there's a time for about 2 weeks that it's not synced up, and then it gets back into sync again. Or something like that. There's something. Anyway, but you got here on time, so
yay.
you must have known that it was.
Yeah, I forgot at first, but then I was like, oh yeah, there's daylight savings time, and I kind of am sad that I forgot, because I was like, oh, I really would have loved a nap.
Yeah.
But then it was like too late for a nap,
Too
and I was
late.
just like, yeah.
Right. You have posted the article.
Oh,
Yeah, I seen this.
I did. It's not. I didn't post an article, but I
Yeah.
posted my. I thought we could look at my memes since we're
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Did you see the one with open up? There we go. If I do that and
Yeah, you can look at my memes. I thought they were great, and then
there
I'll
you go.
post a couple that I just found that I liked. You know.
I liked the video of Trump hitting the golf ball.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, someone edited the video, and Trump hits a golf ball and then it whacks him on the head. It whacks Biden on the head.
That's funny.
Mm.
I just made little memes out of it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's big enough. I don't know how it's.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go. That's it. That's it. Zoomed in. People can see it now. And then I'll have to zoom back out, won't I?
I like my last one a lot, where it was like productive argument and then animal profile pic.
Hang on, let me. Oh, what have I done? No. That one, yeah. Clicked the wrong button. Where's Discord? Yes. What other one? Let's see. You've got loads of them. Okay. Let's see if I do that. There we go. It's upstairs. Yeah. To be fair, I've done that once when I was running up the stairs, but he was just walking. Right. Let's do that.
Here's one that somebody showed. I have two that people or one person showed me, and I have one that I found. So I'll just upload that picture. This one's one that somebody showed me. I thought was pretty funny.
Yep.
And here's one that I found. I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was very good meme potential.
It does.
Falling down the stairs.
It definitely does. I still like the video one though.
I haven't seen that. Do you have it? I'd like to see.
I'll try and see if I can find it.
Yeah, if you can find it, I'd love to see it, cause that would be great.
I did tweet. I did retweet it, so it should be easy enough to find.
And you can show people my new art I made.
Oh yeah, look, it finally tweeted out as well. Aerith Radio Live at YouTube. There we go. It did work this time. Here we go. Oh, that's a bit loud.
You have to post it in Discord for me, though.
I know. Yeah, so I'll just hang on. There you go.
That's funny.
Yeah, people can see that. It's pretty well done as well.
Yeah, it is. He got 3 of them off.
Yeah. It's like, because he trips like twice, doesn't he?
Yeah.
he's an old man. Like, he really is an old man. I don't think he should be having that job, to be fair. See, I'm just saying. He needs to retire. He doesn't need to be having the headache of running, like, a whole fucking country, to be honest. Like, what the fuck? My dad can't even work a TV properly. Like, I'm expecting him to run a whole country. Oh, fucking hell. Then again, Trump was pretty old too.
Mm-hmm.
But Biden just seems, I don't know, like he's got dementia or something. Every time he opens his mouth, he fucks it up. Anyway, talking about politics, you know that Nicola Sturgeon, or whatever her name is. You know who I'm talking about, right? The Scottish minister. There's your art. There, you can see your art. So the Scottish minister.
Yeah.
There's now a new inquiry, because the MPs voted 5-4 that they misled the inquiry. That she misled the inquiry.
Oh no.
Yeah. So basically, they don't know if she intentionally misled them or she didn't have the right information, but they know that she definitely misled them. Yeah, I know.
I think it's
So,
intentional.
Of
but...
course it was intentional. Anyone with a brain fucking knows it's intentional, but I guess they can't say it until the investigation fucking figures
Yeah,
it
that makes
out,
sense
right?
though. You wouldn't want to be like a definite until the investigation. You'd want to wait for the investigation.
But that's
I
another
see that.
investigation of taxpayers' money that's going to have to pay for it. So, like, it's an investigation into an investigation that was an investigation. It's like, first it's an investigation into Alex Salmond doing sexual stuff. Sexual harassment that fell on its fucking face. And they had to pay like 20 odd million in fucking fees. And then this investigation to find out if Alex Salmond was talking the truth about them out to get him.
Mm-hmm.
And then this other investigation into did she lie to the fucking people that were trying to figure out if Alex Salmond was telling the truth or not. Like, fuck's sake. I mean, at this point, right, if I had any power, I'd be like, bitch, get out. Like, we spent too much time over this shit. Just get the fuck. Like, there's no way. You're not wasting any more money on this shit. You're full of shit. Get out. Ah. It's so fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, so an investigation and an investigation to an investigation of the investigation.
I don't think there's enough investigations going on
There
right now.
doesn't seem to be.
We need more investigations.
That's it. Fucking annoys me. Like, oh, she misled us. Yeah. But did she intentionally mislead us? Let's make an investigation to find out. At this point, I think they're just fucking about. Honestly. Oh,
Would you be
no.
surprised?
No, I think she's corrupt as fuck.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, I've just seen this. Okay, so Shidak Khan. He's the Scottish guy of sort of like justice, right? He's just come out and said that we need to address the fact that very often when a woman is brave enough to make a complaint of rape, she often won't carry it through because it takes almost 2 years now from date of allegation of rape to trial reaching its conclusion. I have been calling for misogyny to be a hate crime. What?
I think they're like introducing the bill or something to make it a hate crime. You didn't hear that?
That's not the Scottish guy. That's actually okay. He's the mayor. He's the mayor of London. He's a fucking idiot.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I already like heard that they were gonna be trying to do that, make misogyny a hate crime.
We need to stop telling girls to change the way they dress and act because of the behaviour of boys and men. What behaviour? What are you talking about? Like,
you know, that evil male behavior that all men do.
What, you mean like the people that are supposed to be playing games on Twitch but they just get their tits out? That behaviour?
No, the evil male behavior. That is innocent.
Oh, the ones that are
behavior.
giving them money to get their tits out?
Yeah.
Aye.
That's the evil male men.
Yeah, because it's men's fault.
It is, like 100%.
Completely is. Like, you want to get
I
paid
I don't know how anyone could see it any other way than men.
Yeah, if it wasn't for men. I mean, lesbians don't like titties either.
Well, they do, but they're not in a toxic way that men do. Not in the same toxic way. You understand?
No. But I'm a cat, so don't understand silly humans. So, if misogyny is a hate crime, does that mean misandry is a hate crime as well?
No.
But
only men are evil.
But that's equal though.
No, you don't understand. It's because men are the oppressors, so it's not equal.
Okay.
See, now you understand. You get it.
No, I just give up. Just like, okay, you're a hypocrite. Fine. It's like I'm sorry, I've not been to university to get my brain around whatever the fuck nonsense that is, but it sounds like hypocritical.
No, it's not, because again, men are in positions of power, and since we live in a patriarchy.
I'm not though.
Yeah, you are.
How?
You're definitely over look, you are. Who owns the radio show? That is a position of power.
That's just because I set it up.
You're still in a position of power over other women because you have your radio show, and other women don't.
But they can do it too.
They don't have your radio show.
No, but they can.
They're not in those positions. And in other instances in life, men are also over them in other positions.
Well, Scotland's
so
first minister.
If they get a tiny amount of power themselves, there's always a male above them with power.
Scotland's first minister is a woman.
And she's living in a patriarchy.
That doesn't make sense.
Because there's men that put power over her.
She's the most powerful in Scotland.
Except for men.
But no.
Yeah.
No, how? What man is above her in Scotland?
All of them. The patriarchy that she lives in.
But she rules this thing. She's like the ruler. That's like, okay. What about Queen Elizabeth?
Also living in a patriarchy.
But
because we all know that the royal family doesn't really have any power.
No,
so
but
you can't.
No, Queen Elizabeth. I'm talking about the actual Queen Elizabeth. Is it the second? The one that fucking ruled England with a fucking iron
Oh.
rod.
Yeah, she was also in a patriarchy. She had to really fight for that, and men discriminated against her
I
in
think
her
she was
rule.
born into it, actually.
She had a fight for
She
it.
did
She had
have-
like a
she-
brother that had to die, and then she had a sister that also had to die.
Yeah. Actually, it was Mary Queen of Scots that was her cousin. That
Yeah, and then she had
she had her locked up in the tower.
because of the patriarchy.
No, it was because she thought she was a threat and she was going to take Scotland off her. That's why.
Different patriarchy going on there. A lot of patriarchy.
And it actually turned out that Elizabeth died without any kids, and Mary Queen of
Because of
Scots
the
had a
patriarchy.
kid called James VI of Scotland, and he was James II of England after Elizabeth died, because he was the next in line. So there you go. And then he made the United Kingdom, because he united Scotland, England, and Northern Ireland. So there you go. Because Scotland was
And
separate.
taking power away from women, like the patriarchy. Now you understand.
Well, she was dead, so he didn't take it away from her.
He did.
Let's not argue with you people. You're morons. Right.
Then he continued to oppress people, and women most of all.
Yeah. Well, I think he did actually. I'm not sure. I don't think he was that good at a king, to be fair.
I don't know. Probably not, because he's a man.
Yeah, exactly.
And there were no good male kings. They were all terrible and oppressive.
And then there was Margaret Thatcher as well. She ruled.
She only went mad because of the patriarchy.
She didn't go mad though.
She only did terrible things because of the patriarchy.
Ah, right, yeah, okay.
That's what I meant.
I remember the riots and shit with the stuff that she done, especially in Scotland. Remember the poll tax, right? So that was an idea. It's just another tax, right? But instead of implementing it all over the UK, she thought, nah, we'll test it out and we'll start it in Scotland first. That was a good idea.
Didn't she also take the
milk,
kids' milk away?
Yeah.
That's because of the patriarchy.
Of course it was. It wasn't her being a horrible witch to save money. Oh, fucking Tories, man. They always want to save money where they can. And they always fucking pay their mates. Trump was right when he said this fucking swamp. He wanted to clean the swamp. Because they're full of shit. Like, all of them. Oh, we've got this job. Oh, my mate could do that job. Of course he can. And then they end up fucking giving him loads of government money, and he ends up fucking it up. It's like, what happened to all the money? It's like, don't know, man. Don't know. Why did it cost this much when this other company could have done it for this much? Oh, it's costs they ran over. It's like, I don't know. Like when you quote the government, when you get a government job, you underquote it, and then you go back to them later and go, yeah, there's this happened. Now it's going to cost you this much. We didn't anticipate all this. They all do it. All companies do it. It's like, as soon as you know it's the government, it's like, yeah, the government are guaranteed to pay you, so just fucking fuck about as much as possible. Anyway, right, if you've got a story, get one.
Okay. I do have a couple.
And we'll finish this one, and then we'll say bye-bye to YouTube and go on to arifradio.co.uk, which you can actually see on the two screens. I've got the one at the bottom, got the TV in the pub. Looks pretty good. I quite like it. I especially like the picture with the cat and the fish, the narwhal.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
perfect.
it's one of my favorite.
I know you always
Yeah,
post it.
Oh,
it's
Pokemon.
perfect.
Pokemon.
I thought this was neat.
I don't know what it's about. I'm just saying, oh, it's Pokemon.
Of course it is.
Except, yeah,
Always
no,
find
that's what I
something
mean.
Pokemon.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. That's what I mean.
Uh.
Like, of course it's Pokemons.
Okay, I'll get started. So researchers name newly discovered insects after legendary Pokemon. Two
Wait, what?
entomologists, huh?
What? Wait, what?
They discovered new insects and they named them after legendary Pokemon.
Oh, okay. I was thinking they discovered new insects in the game. I was like, what? Wait, that doesn't make sense. No, I get it now. Okay, yeah, got it. There's new insects in Pokemon and they named them after Pokemon. Like, what's going on? I thought it was something to do with the game, not like. Okay. I've got it now.
Okay.
Works.
Alright. Two entomologists decided to name the recently discovered new species of Australian beetles Binburum articuno and Binburum moltres and Binburum zapatos, bringing Pokemon full circle back to what originally inspired the hit video game series, which, if you didn't know, it was inspired by bug catching. In the world of scientific research, those who do the hard work of delivering new findings also get to name them. And in this case, Eastern New Mexico University entomology professor Dr. Darren Pollock and Australian National University PhD student Jan Hsiao I don't know how to pronounce that. That meant immortalizing their latest beetle discoveries using the names of 3 of the Pokemon most famous and powerful birds. I made the acquaintance of Taiwanese entomology student by the name of Jan, can't pronounce the last name, about 5 or 6 years ago. Pollock told the Eastern New Mexico University Press in an interview last week, when he first made contact with me, it was very apparent that he knew his beetle stuff and was very enthusiastic about some of the same things I was. Oh, best friends forever. Best friends forever. Okay, you can see the tweet. And you can see the beetles.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like the Moltres one. I feel like that is definitely a Moltres one. Definitely. The Articuno one, there's no blue. That's depressing. But the Moltres one really is like spot on. That's my take on that. During his PhD studies, Pollock discovered a new genus of beetle, which he went on to name Binburum recently. Hsiao discovered several different beetles from the same genus while collecting specimens for his own work. The new beetles were so distinct that the two decided to collaborate in documenting and naming them for a paper published in the Canadian Entomologist. The choice of the name for the new species is not trivial. It must be different from any other described species, Pollock said. One of the ways to ensure this is to make a name that nobody would ever have come up with before, he went on. Yun says that he was an aspiring Pokemon trainer when he was young. Oh, how adorable! And so, because of the rarity of the specimens of the 3 new species, he suggested that we name them after the 3 legendary bird Pokemon. Naturally, I thought this was a great idea. And so the new species which were unveiled to the world in 2020 are Binburum articuno, Binburum moltres, and Binburum zapatos, all with Hsiao and Pollock as the authors. We already have plans to describe more new species of this genus that have turned up since we finished the paper, with perhaps more Pokemon names. The great
Yeah.
irony here is that the Pokemon series was itself inspired in part by insect collecting. Game Freak co-founder and Pokemon director Satoshi Terad, I'm so bad with names, I'm sorry. Satoshi, okay, was famously so into insects growing up that his classmates nicknamed him Mr. Bug. Inspired by his childhood love of insect collecting and his later passion for video games, he eventually came up with an idea for the Game Boy game where players could collect creatures and battle them against one another. 6 years later, Pokemon Red and Green were released.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. A little bit of Pokemon trivia.
That is a wee bit interesting, yeah.
Mhm.
Weird, but interesting. So now we're going to get like new discovered species named after Pokemons because the guy played Pokemon when he was a kid.
Yeah. I, for one, am looking quite forward to more Pokemon names for things.
It would be better if they discovered new birds and then named them that way, rather than like
The Beatles.
The Beatles, yeah. I don't know. Maybe he likes birds more, and that's right. Because there must be loads of different Pokemon names he could have named them. There must be more creatures in Pokemon.
Yeah,
that
but I think
resemble bugs more than
there's he would want like to pick like a trio, right? Because there's 3 new ones, so you'd want to pick a trio. Some legendaries only come in like 2. A lot of them do.
Ah, okay. Got ya.
So I picked those 3 birds.
See,
I think the like I said before, I think like the Moltres one actually like was a good fit, personally.
because of the colors.
Yeah, because of the colors, yeah.
Yeah.
But the other ones were kind of like, eh. The Zapdos one was all right, but the Articuno one, a little disappointed that there wasn't any blue in the beetle. So I think like that would have been better. But yeah.
Could always spray paint it.
I don't think they'll do that. Supposedly they're really rare.
I know. I was taking a piss. Right. So if we say bye bye to YouTube and yeah.
Bye, YouTube.
And I wonder what if anyone wants to say on the thing on the YouTube comments, like the new background. It's pretty good. I quite like it. Anyway, go to airradio.co.uk for